Hi Tubies, here's Alexandra, and I was just in the movie The Hobbit, and here you can see in front of you, well, a little eye candy of my collection of Lord of the Rings miniatures, and I want to talk to you a little bit about the movie and about what to expect from GW to bring out this year. So, for those of you that have not seen the movie, please stop the video right now because this contains now spoiler. So, big spoiler alert. Right now, we have seen from GW some releases for the good side. We have the White Conceal, consisting of Saruman, Gandalf, then we had Elrond and Galadriel. So this was the only box for the Hobbit for the good side, and then we had now released the Trolls, Tom, Bert and William, I think they are called. Then we had the Hunter Orcs on Walk, then the Goblins from Goblin Town, and yeah, the Goblin Town terrain pieces, and here and there a character model. But what we can definitely expect to see are the following things. In the movie you see definitely dwarves fighting big wars against orcs, and so I guess there will be at least, I think, one other box of orcs be released. Then well, that is obviously pure speculation of me, but as we have seen in all the Lord of the Rings stuff, GW well, takes almost everything out of the movie and makes miniatures out of it. So what to expect else? Dwarfs, absolutely new dwarfs are coming, definitely. What we have seen, king models and king's security guard and heavy armored troops and light troops and bowmen and all that good stuff that we want to see from dwarves or a dwarven army, that we will see definitely. So from the elves side, in the book, in the rule book, we have already seen elvish riders that look from the style like this ones here, like the elves from the last battle against Sauron, led by Elrond. And well, they were wearing silver armor this time, but the same style of armor. So we will definitely see new miniatures in those styles here, on horses and on foot. Definitely we will see a new Elrond model beside the one from the White Conceal, because we will see him on a horse and on foot, I expect highly. Then what else can we expect? You know Thranduil, the father of Legolas. Well, he makes an appearance in the movie 2 times, and with him his guard. So the elves are split in 3 factions in Lord of the Rings. We have one, the high elves, so called, from Elrond's Conceal, and then we have the wood elves from Lothlorien with the leader Haldir and the Galadrim Guard, and we have the wood elves where Legolas is from, and with the leader Thranduil. And now in the movie we see elite guard like the Galadrim, or this guys here, in heavy armor, in battle armor, not the light wood elves we have seen so far from GW. So expect to see another big release for elves. So, what else do we have in the movie? Well, obviously, we get here and there a little slight of a look at the dragon smoke, but I guess GW will wait until the third movie when we finally see smoke in its whole appearance, and this means we can still wait 2 years for him to come out. What else? Well, right now we have a re-release of the Fellowship of the Ring from Lord of the Rings, the plastic miniatures that were in the box. We have now in a separate box, and we have the plastic miniatures of the dwarves in the box itself, in the starter box. But I think, like GW always does with character models, they will get several different versions of each character model, and so I doubt they will not take the opportunity to put out other miniatures of those. So we can expect Radagast to be cast in a new miniature. Then, of course, Gandalf in maybe 1 or 2 new versions. And also all the dwarfs from the movie will be put out in fine cast. I highly think that. So, what can I say about the movie? Is it worth looking? If you are a fan of fantasy fiction and films, and you loved Lord of the Rings, then definitely yes. Go into the movie, watch it right now. It is a absolutely must to look this movie. It's absolutely must, and look it in the cinema. There's no way around. This is so awesome, this movie. Yes, it has its length at the start of the movie, but well, what will you expect from a 3-part movie that is basically one big movie? So there has to be a big intro, and so it's kind of similar to the Fellowship of the Ring, the first movie of the Lord of the Rings series, and there the intro also a little bit long taken, but that is nothing very bad if you're a fan of the style. So I definitely recommend this movie, and I think GW will make beautiful miniatures like before from all the Lord of the Rings stuff. And I can honestly say the Lord of the Rings miniatures, even that they are quite old right now, so for example this miniature is over 10 years old now, and it is still a beautiful miniature, beautiful detailed, and well, so close to the movie you cannot believe it. So I expect from GW to put out more really nice content for this franchise. And yes, I will be doing more Lord of the Rings tutorials and videos. And well, if you are a 40k fan and don't think Lord of the Rings is worth it, then well, you might give it a try. It's really nice, and it's quite easy to get a hold of. Just pick whatever miniature you like and throw it in your army too. The army composition in this game is so freaking awesome easy. Just pick a hero, like here, Haldir, and give him from his army list between 1 and 12 miniatures, and boom, you got a warband. Oh, you want a second warband? Then let's say we take Gimli. Okay, he's a warband on its own. Yeah, you could accompany him with other 12 warriors, but if you don't want, you don't want. So you could essentially make an army just out of heroes. Or if you want to make an army out of regular troops, well, then guess what? Take a new normal hero, general hero type miniature and 12 warriors, bam, and the next one and the next one. So it's absolutely easy to mix and match all the stuff. And yes, you can put a ring wraith into an Uruk-hai army, so It's not a big deal, and that's the beauty of the game. It's quite easy accessible. The miniatures are beautiful. They are easy to paint, and absolutely mind-blowing. But if you compare the miniatures to the movie, it's simply stunning. I like it, and I cannot understand why this beautiful game does not get the attention it deserves. Well, so much from me for the little rant about The Hobbit and the miniatures that I expect. Obviously, I expect also several orc leader miniatures, but we don't get too far into that, like Azog, the main evil guy. And yeah, I hope you liked this little video, even it was just a rant video, and we see us in the next one. You're Alexandra, and Merry Christmas!